I mean, not to just throw names out there, but I mean, like a guy named Shelton. Shelton's a talented kid, you know. Shelton's basically right now where those guys were at a year ago. You know, it takes a while to figure out, you know, how you fit and then where you fit and everything in the offense, because routes are, you know, there's a lot of flexibility with routes, and there's a lot of nonverbal communication with quarterbacks and stuff. So it just takes a while. I mean, and that's not an excuse for why we played poorly. They played poorly last year. It's just the fact of the matter is, the older kids get and the more reps you take, the better you get at it.
Kevin's a pretty easygoing guy. In media day, he said he got down last year. He said this season wasn't going the way he wanted. It was kind of the first adversity he felt. Have you noticed a difference out of him in terms of personality, in terms of leadership, attitude, whatever, heading into his second year here?
I think I'm personally, the difference between everybody in general is different. You know, I don't think you can pinpoint and single out Kevin as getting down, because you could say that about everybody. I mean, you could probably say that about 90% of the people on our team. I think our confidence level as far as a team is higher, because I think kids look around, they see more bodies, they see more able bodies, they see older bodies, and that just breeds a little bit more confidence.
You mentioned that. Joseph brought up a good point. So a lot of that could be the manifestation of your kids. He thought that last year it's mentally tough. Some of those kids, when things got bad, they're young and they didn't know how to bow your back and step up a little bit. He says he sees a different group because they're older and more experienced. You see that?
Yeah, I mean, I would hope to see it as the season goes on, but you look at, and everybody wants to dissect every season that just happened, whether it's a successful season or unsuccessful season. Your human mind wants to dissect it and figure out why. There's so many moving parts and factors, in my opinion, that dictate the season, because you can break it down in such a way that last year's season mirrors the Orange Bowl season pretty close. There's a pretty close mirror. Now, you know, and some people might look at it and say I'm full of crap. Well, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's the different moving factors, and you sit there and dissect and everything. That's why you'll beat your head against the wall if you try to do it. But having young guys that are in close games, I mean, we were in a lot of close games last year that we lost. And so, and at the end of those close games, we had opportunities to make plays, and we had, you know, I'm not saying the perfect play call on, but I mean, it ain't about the play call. It really isn't, you know, because it's just about, you know, you call a play and there's so many flexible options in the play. Typically, it's good versus anything if you got it gets the ball in the right place. And so we had situations where we could make those plays and we didn't. Now, the reasons we didn't, I mean, hell, like I said, I mean, it's a lot of different deals. But when you have young kids in those situations, and hopefully the older they get, when they get in those situations, the outcome will be different.